What's up, everybody? It's time for another Talking Comics with me, Right Agenda. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a different episode. I actually just got back from vacation, and one of the things I like to do on vacation is I like to hit up the comic book stores at the various cities we went to. So I didn't do a huge trip. We just went up to Brainerd, Minnesota, but I found a couple comic book stores, one on the way and then one on the way back, and I got some cool stuff at each of them. So first one was play and trade, play and then the letter N and then trade in Brainerd, Minnesota. I got two really cool comic books here. I got Amazing Spider-Man 149, which is actually the first appearance of Spider-Man's clone, hence why there are two Spider-Man on the cover there. The first appearance of Ben Reilly. I've got almost every single appearance of Ben Reilly. I was missing this one for the longest time, and now I officially have his first one. This is also a Jerry Conway original, so I was pretty pumped about this one. It's pretty cool. The other one I got was Amazing Spider-Man 192. Nothing particular super exciting about this, but I always like the bomb handcuffs. I'm pretty sure that was in the Spider-Man animated TV series as well. There was an episode where Spider-Man got connected to J. Jonah Jameson with the bomb handcuffs. So I always remember that since I was a kid, so when I saw that one, I had to pick it up. So like I said, I only got the two comic books from Play and Trade, but they're two pretty cool ones. The second one I went to was Granite City Comics in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and I got a heck of a lot more comic books there. I'm not going to go over every single comic book I got there, but I'm going to go over a couple of the key ones. Actually, this is the biggest key one right here. It's Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man 27. The reason why this one is so important to me is I'm missing two Spectacular Spider-Mans to complete the complete 239 issue run, 243 issue run, something around there, but I was missing two. Now I'm only missing one because I was able to find issue 27. So now I only need issue 99, and that entire series will be complete. So super, like there's three comic books that I have to get. This was one of them, so now I'm down to the two. That's the classification with the wife. Is there's two comic books, I will buy them no matter what the price is. Well, it was three, and then now I got one, so I'm very happy to now it's down to the two. So very excited to find that one. And then this particular comic book place had a ton of these Marvel team-up Spider-Man comic books. Fans of my channel know I've talked about these a couple different times. Issue 74, where Spider-Man teamed up with the cast of Saturday Night Live, and then issue 121, something like that, where the Dominic Fortune comedy issue. So all of these are rare. They're not always the most expensive comic books, but they're always very hard to find because they started in the 70s and ended in like 1983 or something like that. So these are all just really old and on the harder side to find. I'm not going to go over all the comic books I got, but I'm just going to go over some of them that stood out to me a little bit more. Like my old team up featuring Brother Voodoo against the Moondog. Definitely going to have to read that comic book. A couple of these, this series ran for 150 issues, and almost every single one of them had Spider-Man, team up with somebody. And I actually got one of the ones that is Human Torch teaming up with Iron Man. So there's another one in here where it's, I think it's the Thing teams up, the Hulk teams up with Spider-Woman. So it's actually kind of cool to get issues that are the team-ups that aren't just the Spider-Man ones. There's also a Ghost Rider one I thought was pretty cool that I'll have to dive into. Spider-Man and Nick Fury, we got the Silver Samurai on there. Fans of previous videos will know from Marvel Team Up 74 with the cast of Saturday Night Live. That was the villain, and he shows up again in this issue. Marvel Team Up Spider-Man and Howard the Duck, that terrible, terrible 80s movie, which I sadly enough have seen. It's awful as people say, but definitely curious what Spider-Man and Howard the Duck team up would be like. And then Spider-Man teams up with Frogman. So yeah, these ones are these are the weirdest comic books. I mean, just by that sampling of the cover, these are all just weird. The team up stuff was just so off the wall, so obscure. A lot of the first meeting of characters, a lot of first appearance of random villains. Like I have to get these. If I see these in the store, I will get them almost no matter what the cost, just because they are rare. I mean, a lot of these $20, $7.50, $6. So like it's not that they're all, you know, rare and expensive. They're just mostly rare. So slowly building up that collection as well. I'm probably still like 75 issues away from getting that complete, and I probably won't ever get that complete. But you know, it's one of the ones that I am collecting and will get if I get at stores. Like when I'm going on vacation to Brainerd or St. Cloud, these are the types of I like to hit in, because I will probably never find these comic books that go into my same local comic book store as a comic book college and the store. So it's just one of the things I like to do when I'm on vacation. So just wanted to do a shorter video, just kind of update about that and show off some of my new Bics that I got while on vacation. So, comment below if you like this type of video where I, do exploration, find comic books out in the wild, so to speak. Make sure to comment and subscribe, like, all that good stuff. But until next time, I'm done with this conversation.